Hey guys, Ben here and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about The Flash Season 4 and we're going to be talking about Episode 5, about the title and what's going to be happening in this episode, because there is a lot of things that have just been released by the CW who were talking to Entertainment Weekly. So I'm going to be going over all of that, so hopefully you do go on to enjoy the video. So yeah, let's get right into this. So the title for Episode 5 of Season 4 is actually called Girls Night Out, and this is kind of interesting considering that we're going to get a mini crossover with Arrow. Like, we do this every year. We haven't really had a proper Arrow crossover just singly with the Flash rather than the Fortnite crossover with everyone else. So we do tend to get a lot of Felicity in the Flash compared to Oliver Queen. Say the actor Bett Rickards is probably most likely a bit more free than Stephen Amell, considering he has most of the screen time on Arrow, so he's very busy, so I'm sure he has barely any free time. So Bett Rickards will be coming on in episode 5, so they're shooting that at the moment, I'm pretty sure, or at least within the next week or so they're going to be shooting episode 5, because I do know they were shooting episode 4 last week, so we can presume that they're going to do that. So maybe we will start getting some Felicity pictures from behind the scenes as we go forward into this week. So I'm very interested about this episode, and the title is kind of interesting. It's called Girls Night Out, and I'm guessing this is going to be an episode mainly centered on the girls of Team Flash and obviously Felicity, so that is Iris and Caitlin. So I'm really interested. I really like Caitlin and Felicity's relationship. I think it's a really nice, goofy, friendly relationship because they're both really funny, and I think that they all work well together. So hopefully Iris gets in the mix, because in season 1 obviously she was a bit separated because she was not in the Team Flash payroll, if you understand what I mean. Also, what has been announced in this episode is that a DC Comics villain named Blacksmith will be popping up, and in the comics her name is Amunet Black, and I'm not 100% if I pronounce that right, so I'm very sorry about that. And she's a boss of an underground black market for supervillains, and she uses every means possible, including a long list of metahumans under her belt, to help her enterprises thrive, because if you run an underground black market you have to have the best of the best, and you gotta constantly be making money. Obviously, because the black market is illegal, they're obviously going to be robbing stuff, so in this it does seem like she's going to have these metahumans under her power, so maybe we'll get to see some of that. But most likely I would say in the show, considering that she's going to be a recurring character, we may see a bit of that. But what I think mainly is going to happen is we're going to get a few confrontations with her. I think it would be an interesting idea if all the girls have gone out and Blacksmith actually attacks this place, or a metahuman that leads the Flash to taking down Blacksmith, and obviously her popping up later in the season. So I think that would be really interesting, because it's Girls Night Out. Iris, Caitlin and Felicity could have gone out and then they've been attacked, the place that they were at, by someone under the payroll of Blacksmith, and maybe that could be the way that they're going to take down this underground black market for supervillains. So I think that would be a really interesting idea. So this episode is going to be really good, and in the comics sometimes she has powers, Blacksmith, sometimes she doesn't. So with the Flash TV show being heavily metahuman based, it's more than likely that she could have some powers. So yeah, that's really interesting. But that's all I've got for you guys today, so hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. So get ready for this episode, because I'm very looking forward to this new villain, because this is one of the last rogues that we've got to see on the Flash TV show, because we've had Mirror Master, Captain Cold, Heatwave, we've seen so many rogues, and Blacksmith is one of the last metahumans that we're yet to see on the TV show. So I'm very excited for her, and we know she's going to be a recurring character, so she will pop up later in the season a couple of times, so that's going to be really interesting. So hopefully we get some sort of rogue team up. I think that will be really cool. And yeah, so anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.